Back to Timberborn, and I am recording this video before you guys have seen the last episode because I'm expecting next week to be quite busy as well, so I'm trying to get a few videos banked so that I can have the content available for you next week while I'm busy. So yeah, super smooth intro there. Well done. Thank you. What we're going to do is just carry on playing, and I'll see your comments when the videos come out. So that's kind of how that works, isn't it? Yeah. Right. Let's blow some stuff up. Nighttime explosions. Sounds good, doesn't it? Now, we need something to control the flow of bad water through here. Possibly good water as well. Now, ideally, I'd love to have, I don't know if it's available yet, you know, and I'm sure it will be in time, the simple triggers mod, so that we could control these based on the level of this. But for now, I can't put sluices in there because we need to blast this out as well. Okay, let's put that in there, which means we need to remove those, which probably makes sense anyway, because otherwise if we blow that up, we can't blow those up. Yep. Order of operations, people. So yeah, if we do that, we're then going to put sluice gates in there so that we can control when this is open to flow, because really we predominantly want water going this way. Yeah. And what I might then do is build this up, actually, so we could then have water overflow into here. That might work, actually. Yeah, we'll think about that. Because I could basically just build another level around here, remove this, and then swap these out. Have the sluice gates keep this full, and then the overflow could go this way. I like that idea. That wouldn't be too difficult to implement either. So yeah, for now, because we want it to open during a bad tide, because really what we want is, rather than the bad water going off the map like this, we want it to be doing something useful. So we are also going to need to, oh, this is a bit messy. We're going to need to get up here and then down here. Well, that's, yep, that's a thing. That's definitely a thing. And then we want you to be set to the same 3%. That will get built. Did I mark that for demolition? I have now. I'll make sure that that's prioritized as well. And yep, that should be good. There's 16, 29 scrap metal in there. These guys are full, so I guess the way to deal with that is maybe to do that. Prioritize those. Pause those. We have got quite a decent bit of scrap metal and a decent bit of metal, so I'm not worried. I didn't get that done in time, but we do need to put that in. I'm going to do it as a single deep one. And then we're going to put a dam here so that this doesn't try and fill this up. I think that'll work. Yeah, I'm not worried. I'm not too worried yet about the fact that we don't have the mine built. We can moderately easily get access to this scrap metal, so it should be okay if we need it. if we get to the point where we get low on scrap metal, I'll get us access. But at the moment, I'm not too fussed. I'm not too worried. So, yeah. Right. Going to give that a bit of a nudge in priority so that they get that built. I've not seen your reaction to this yet, and well, the fact that it works yet, because as I said, I've got some gaps there. Let's I'm recording this before you guys have seen it. I meant to delete this path. It doesn't need to be there. It can go. And how are we doing for sunflowers now? We're actually full, so let's make that storage for sunflowers. We've got half decent amount of wheat flour. Potatoes are going up, so I am just going to plant that with sunflowers to there. Carrots are maxed out, so let's plant 2 random things of potatoes. God, that's going to be annoying. But more potatoes are more gooder. We probably should set those to be emptied because they're kind of random there. Right, that's built, so that's cool. They are open currently, but we want to force those to be closed. I want to put a piece of explosives there, and I'm going to medium prioritize those so they get done, so we can then delete the stairs and put in the single there. Right, they're done. So pause you, and essentially we need those to be empty, and then we can move that. So that's double high. So now we'll just do it with that. We will want to get in there with, why can't I? Is that because of the windmill? That's weird. Okay. I guess we'll be deleting you soon. So what I'm going to do in that case is put a power connection across there, because we're probably going to need to delete that. Right, that's in, so let's delete you and put you there. We'll leave that staircase so we can get up to that. Yep, that's good. That's rebuild. So we don't really want to detonate this yet until we're back in temperate weather. It can be unpaused, so that's coming back. So what we want to do is tell them to not plant. No, I want unplant. I want to unplant you, and then we're going to put a farmhouse there, and then we regain those. And given how many carrots we've got, I'm kind of tempted to turn that bit there into potatoes. Can't one piece of explosives built, please, Beeves. I guess we can delete that because they're going to be, it's all going to drop by a level very shortly. We could do with you building that at a high priority. Yeah, that's all working. That's in, but so we're not going to blow that up until we're back in temperate season. I'm not too worried about those. They're temporary trees. It's fine if they die. They do. That's getting built. Yeah, they're low priority. That's fine again. I'm not sure how we're going to connect these into this. To be quite honest with you, I just started building them, and I'm not sure how we're going to make use of them. It's not a big deal. They can just exist for now. So if we detonate that and that, there we go. So you can start to see how it's going to work. Obviously, there is the slight issue of this. So we're going to need to rebuild that. What I think would be sensible is if we got ourselves in here and came along here and maybe started working on essentially slowly nibbling this away. So we're going to demolish that. And as we delete, we'll rebuild, we'll knock down, clear, and rebuild. Maybe we don't bother because we could just have water wheels coming through here. I don't know. What I do know is we probably need more gear and treated plank production. So wood, how are we doing? We're okay for resin. So let's do that. Make you a high priority. And let's do you, and we'll connect you with a path. So let's make you a high priority as well. And then we want to do that. And at the very least, we need to keep the power flowing because that's an important power connection. He's empty now. You're empty. You're empty. You're not empty. You're not empty. No. We can put those in. Yep. So hopefully this bit now makes sense because the idea is that this will join onto this. We'll close this back off. And then we're going to run down here and off the map. So that's why I went this way and not down here and across this bit. Yeah. There was logic. I may not have just explained it very well earlier. And we can make use of this with water as well. So hopefully this will be a slightly better power source combined with windmills and stuff. Stuff is a good term, isn't it? It's a good description. Well done. And we might be able to put some gravity batteries along here. See, this gravity battery is doing essentially not quite nothing, but very little. Very little. Could do with some more plank storage, and I think what we'll do is we'll just put some small ones in. So we'll make you be planks. You, do we have much? We don't have any treated plank storage. That seems like a bit of a limitation. So let's do that. Yeah, so they're just waiting on gears. Yeah. Let's just deprioritize that. So the gears go to the right place. 9, 11, okay. So I'm waiting for them to empty that. Waiting for that to be done. Okay. And then, yeah, the plan is we'll have power generation along here. What I'll probably try and do, I don't know if it's going to work. I want somewhere where the beavers can't get to it. This will do. My theory, what I'm wondering is, can I do something sort of multi-leveled? So can we do that? And then, yeah, we can come over the top then. We need to be so high. Can we do it too high? So we need to do a 3 high, but we could do a 3 high, maybe, if it's not too tall. Actually, we could do a 2 high because we're already on deep in there. So actually, let's just pause and just have a little play. I think essentially that's the same as that, yeah. So what we're looking at doing is that basically. Let's just check. We can't do. Yeah, we can't do that, but we're essentially looking at doing that. And then we can either build windmills on the top or other stuffs. So that's my thought. That's my thought. What we might have to do, what I might do, might not have to, what I might do is put a drop here. I think we're okay. I think with the update 6, you don't need to worry about having drops like that. But I think it might make sense. So, yeah. Right. We need 99%. So as soon as they've harvested these, we can put a path there. We can get rid of this guy. And, then my thought is and let's actually just tell them now. I'm going to plant more potatoes in here. So, there. And you can go, we can plant potatoes in this quadrant basically to up our potato production. Although our potatoes are going up, which is good. And we've got lots of food now. Got a decent amount of water, which is cool. So that's good. That empty now. That empty now. So bit more double explosives. That's been built, so we can get rid of you. I can now put those double explosives in, so we can get rid of all of this lump. And we can then start working on this. We do have the challenge that this is going to run along this, and essentially this is in the wrong place. We might have to move the dirt excavator, but as I've said with most of the building we've done so far, none of this is particularly permanent, so it's not a big issue. We're at 0.8 days left in the drought, so yeah, but we've got 3,000 water left. We have a little bit of water left in there. Oh, do we have? No, wrong key. No, not yet. No, because we can't get to the inside stuff. So we need to wait for the bad tide to go away, and then we can finish placing explosives in there. So let's get that done. Yeah. But yeah, I kind of like the idea of automating the overflow of this so that eventually, when it's not a bad tide, water's flowing through here generating power. probably need to have sluice gates here to stop it mixing, but yeah, right. Unpause. Yep, that's worked perfectly. Unpause you. Let's get all of the water pumping going. We are 14 beavers short. That's fine. Yep, that's okay. That should sort itself out. There we go. Right, so we can put back those now, and let's prioritize that and that. And the placing of those explosives is already high prioritized, so that should be okay. That's all done, so let's blow that up. Means we can delete that, and just for now I'll put that windmill back, because I think probably I should focus on getting this. And actually, if I go down another 3, so we've got 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. So we need to go down another 2 after that, and we'll be at the bottom of that anyway. So that shouldn't take too long, I don't think. Yeah. I was going to hover to see how long it's going to take to fill the water up, but I haven't added any mods back in yet. So now those are built, actually, we can put the dynamite in there as well. I'm not going to prioritize it because I want them to be doing this. You can replant dead trees. Like those. And yeah, so my kind of vision for this map, in mirroring what I talked about here, is what I want to do. And probably this is about the level. And it's going to make us change the development a lot in the long term, is I want to have maybe 2 or 3 layers to this map. So obviously the bottom layer is going to be all of our food. Oh, we can do this now, can't we? Yeah, so I'm thinking, hoping that a dam will work there. I prioritize building that. We might need to swap it for a floodgate, but we'll try a dam. Yes, obviously the bottom layer will be all of our food and wood growing. So, and then we'll move all of the, and water pumping. Maybe not water pumping, maybe water pumping could be upper level. But we'll move all of our accommodation and storage and industry up. But we're still in the setting our foundational level at the moment. So, yeah. But that'll be, and I think this will be the level. So it's gonna maybe make gameplay quite hard, and we'll see how it works out. But that's my thought, and it might involve us cutting back some more of this to open up ground level, but we're going to intend to recover a lot of this, all of this. So yeah, but first we need, we're getting there with the basics, we're getting there. So I'm thinking about it. So this is going to be the line of the river, or whatever it's going to be. So yeah, does cause us an issue here, which we will need to address somehow. Somehow probably being by moving this guy and filling the hole in. Okay, so we've got a drought approaching. Our water store is getting there in terms of fullness, which is cool. Bad water is okay for fullness, so that's good. They're getting there with those. And actually, there's no reason why I can't detonate those because they're building them above. And then we can put in, I think, a layer of 2s will do us. So let's prioritize those. And yeah, hopefully we can get those built in pretty quick time. Looks to be 2. It looks to be 2. So that'll get us down to the bottom and have our reservoir all set up. Which should be cool. This is all done. This is not done. Need to get that done, lads and lasses and beavers and beaverettes. We're okay for scrap metal and metal at the moment, so I'm not worried that this is taking a little while. As I said, it's fine. I'm wondering about order of operations here. So once we've got this built, we'll just keep an eye on this. It might take them a little while to place all of this because we're not really ahead on explosives production. But what I'm wondering is, do I focus next on the riverbed and making that a lake? Or do I keep working on this? Because essentially both are explosives driven to one extent or another. And I'm thinking that this is what we should focus on, particularly where we're seeing these little issues. So what we want to do, I guess, is come back here and block this off. But to do that, we need an overflow. And the overflow is actually this tells me the answer, because the overflow is going to be this. So we need to get this sorted to at least run down to here. So there's my answer. So once this is done, the next project is getting this sorted. Now, in theory, we could just leave this open for now, but I think we should get this moved. Somewhere. I'm not sure where. Pause. So let's pause the water pumping. Okay. So I'm not going to detonate the dynamite. I think that would be foolish. We'll let them get it placed and we'll blast it next time. Yeah, so where could we move this to? And down here would be alright, I suppose. We need to get power to it, but Yeah. Just trying to think about where. It's one of the things that we do need to be. Yeah, that would work. We need to get around it, but that's okay. Yeah. We need to get power to it, but if we can work out getting... We can work out sorting the power around this. It might be as simple as moving this. Then I think we'll be okay there. So let's beat that guy. So at the moment they aren't generating any power anyway. Now we have a kind of chicken and egg situation here. Have we got enough dirt? Not really a chicken egg situation. Basically we need to... No. There are no chickens or eggs involved in this. There's a problem that I need to fill at least that bit of that hole. I'm not sure we have enough, is what I mean. Let's do... So that power comes under there, it comes up there. So let's just connect that. Pause those. That comes to there. Comes to there. Do we need to go along there particularly? No. I think I'm safe to delete that path, and that path, and that path. So what I can do is go up and turn and pass over that, and then come down. There we go, and then do a four-way there, do a four-way there. There, we can bring that path along there. We can put that there. Power. You need to go there. You need to come to there. You need to go there. 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 And like that. And you need to be like that. And like that. And then can I build that on there? I can. No, we come down like that. We can do that, and then I'm going to do the builder's hut there. Then power you there and you there. So that will connect all of that up, and let me build all of that. Okay. Let's get that done. shall we? Yeah. Get that done. Would also like to get that done. We also need to get some water in both of those. How's that one looking now? I think that's okay. We just need to keep an eye on the level of this, because this could be a source for infinite water wastage. Because I'm a little bit nervous about that. We're going to stick a floodgate behind there. Now, someone is probably frantically typing away that I don't need that. I'd rather have it and not need it than be wasting infinite water. So, yeah. We've got a lot of trees that doing nothing at the moment. So, let's just put a large pile there for logs. Yes, it's not the neatest and it's not permanent, so that's fine. So mark some of this mess to be tidied up. I know it doesn't have to be. It bugs me. Yep. Super speed. Same with this. I would like to get it tidied up. They probably can't get to that. No, not at the moment. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Yeah, so I need them to build all of that, which is huge amounts of dirt, and I don't think we have enough. So hence why we're building this. And our kind of long, messy way to power it. And yeah, we could hang some gravity batteries off here as well while we're over here. That wouldn't be an awful idea, as would not. Prioritizing that would not be an awful idea. That's what I meant to say. And pause you. Pause you. Suddenly we are rich with trees. And I don't have any storage for them. Can we unlock? Yeah. I'm kind of tempted to do that while we are rich with trees. Make you logs. Tempted to do that, actually. I know it's way out of the way, but it seems like a good idea. It might not be, but it seems like a good idea to me. Yeah. Right, that's in, so we can detonate that. We can delete that. We can put a double there. Make that a priority. We can get rid of that staircase now. We can get rid of that staircase and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. And we can do that. That will tidy all of that up. So I'm just going to high prioritize those just to make it look neat. Now, I have just spoken about the fact that we might make this all taller, but if we do, we'll make it all out of wood so it all looks the same. You haven't got to that because you're paused. But yeah, we want to replace those dead trees. Now, if I was sensible, I'd have a lumberjack come in and cut them down, but we've got loads of logs and we don't have anywhere to put a lumberjack there. So, you know, that kind of is what it is. Oh, we can test out my thingy now. So, pause, 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 pause. Right. The depth says 2.79. Close these. Depth says 2.5.58. Yeah, it does make a difference. 2.18. Okay, now it doesn't make a difference. 2.17. Okay, fluid seems to be vanishing when I do it. So we're going to stop doing that. And we're going to delete them. So they did have an effect on depth, but it didn't come back. So that wasn't a good plan. It wasn't a good plan. Some of you had better plans. Some of you definitely had better plans. Right. What are we doing over here? So, detonate. Detonate. Right, so that's done to a first approximation. That's done, and given where is the water level? Oh, the water level's all the way up there. We don't need to. Actually, it's not going to make a difference to the amount of water that's in there, so or the access to it. So let's make that. So that's all done. Awesome. So our next job, we need to get that built up. So that revolves around us getting this done, essentially, I think, because I don't think we have enough dirt, but probably no harm in us prioritizing that and seeing how much dirt we have. Seeing if we can get it done. And then we will need to change some other stuff. Yeah. And I guess the other thing we can start doing is building power in here. Let's do that. Do I want to lower the other side of that so we can connect power all the way along the other side? That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. You. There. 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 I want to bring that down by 1, and I'm going to need a ladder there so they can come around the back there. And I'm going to need to bring that down by 2 to about there. Parts. There we go. Yeah. That everything's becoming a priority, and if everything's a priority, what do we say? Nothing's a priority yet. You are right. You are definitely right. So let's unpause you. Hopefully they can get to that one. Yep, they can. They're working on building all of that. Should probably pause that one so they can get into that corner. You may as well be paused until everything else is built. Yeah. A bit of me wants to demolish that. Because we can. We can take the stuff, or we just leave it as kind of a monument to what could have been. We should have storage. We should have some bad water storage where we're pumping bad water. That doesn't seem like a crazy idea to me. doesn't seem like a crazy idea to me. Right, let's pause you. I do need to sort this thing out. It's not optimal by a long way. Yeah, it's not optimal at all. Have we used all our dirt up yet? Not quite. Not quite, but we're not far off. And we've got quite a long way to go, so let's make that a high priority. So they come in and do that one, and then I can unpause the other one. Yeah. Cool. I'm really pleased with this. I really am. And that's going to be quite nice. Probably what I'll do is, actually we can build along the back, can't we? Yeah. So what we actually need to do is... expensive, is it? And we're already screwed up gravity battery anyway, so let's do that. Let's put that in, and that in, and that'll make it easy to build the power building. I might as well delete this. And for now, I might as well delete that, and it gives us a little bit more power, but not a lot. Not a lot. And really, I should hang them off of this side and have them come down here, which I might do. At the moment, we're doing the things that we need to do, so yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, let's see. Let's see how Buddy does with just that. Because we'll be able to see now if water comes flooding out. If it does, then I'll be right. If it doesn't, you that were typing in the comments, you'll be right. And either way, one of us will have been right. And that is what it is, I guess. I mean, food and water-wise, we're doing great. And we might need to start thinking about a little bit more storage of water. In terms of water tank wise and pumping wise, just in case. So are you done, or are you going to do more? Again, simple triggers mod would be awesome here, because we could put yeah. So I was right. Let's do that. All right, and then you're good. But we'll pause you anyway. Yeah, simple triggers mod would be good for this, but we're playing without mods, which is why we have my awfully designed staircases. Really, we probably want a much more direct route into this stuff, which we will get once we demolish some of it. Dirt is gone, so hopefully they're now focusing on connecting up the power, or it appears they are, for the dirt excavator. So without that, so that's all turning, that's all turning. Once they've built these, we can delete the bridge and we can put the connection on the top here. We need them to build the ladder to get into the dirt excavator. And sometime soon we might actually need to open up these next two. We've got 4 spare beds at the moment and 6 kits. Okay, that's not too bad. Have I unlocked 400 planks? I'm wondering if we should... We're going to need to delete a whole load of stuff soon. Right. So we just need them to build that. I prioritize that. Why am I checking? I can see that most of them are turning. It's that one and then the one that goes there. Come on. We've got 2.7 days left. We've got... can I click on that? We've got over 3 meters of water in there still, which is cool. Interesting that they're not building those. I guess because I prioritize those. Probably. Blame the guy that's in charge. It's usually how it works, isn't it? Right. So they're done. So if we then go power and the top piece and prioritize that. That should sort it. And then we can start making dirt to fill that in. I'm not sure what we're going to do with this giant hole. We might end up filling it back in, which I know seems kind of weird, but it's kind of how it works. What might be useful, actually, is to divert some good water, if we can, into this hole. If we've got a big column of water here, it's going to hydrate some of this, I think. Experts' answers on a postcard, please, if that would work. Not sure how we would do that, but we are going to have clean water flowing through here, other than trying to be clever about not mixing the streams. To fill this, to help hydrate all of this. How's this looking? Getting there. Getting there. How's we're at 36 and 253. Okay, I'm going to make that normal priority now. Like that. That should be all connected up. That's turning, that's turning, that's turning. You need to do that. It would probably be sensible to give them a little bit of extract storage. And we're just struggling for power. Just struggling for power. So would it be sensible of me to go like that? Where are you getting your power from? It's probably just that one windmill. Yeah. Please tell me you can get to that. Yeah. What I'm thinking is I build some gravity batteries along here, like I said I would. So we go power. That. There's the drought over. Ended with 3.4 thousand water again. We're doing okay for water at the end of each drought, which is great. 18 beavers short now. That's not so great. So haulers and more haulers. Yes, I think we do need to be looking at opening this up. So let's come around there, 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 basically mirror what I did before, can't I? Yeah, that works quite well. Let's do that. That's working. They're working on that. But yeah, clearly we need more of those if we're increasing our number of beavers. I would like to increase our water storage. We're okay for food, but I'm not so sure about water. So let's prioritize getting that built, and then we will medium prioritize getting those built. Those are going in. I'm wondering if can they even get to all of those. Somehow they can. I'm not going to complain about that. It's fine. There's no point building you because we've told them to build. In fact, they have built that. I'm going to set that to be a supply. Yeah. If we could get that built, we need plank. We've got enough planks. We've got the gears. We've got the metal blocks. So hopefully they'll come do that. That's a matter of urgency. We've only got the 4 builders now, though, so that could be a bit of an issue. We can probably ease up a little bit on the lumberjacks. You don't need to be working. Let's just free up a few. So we've got 13 now. You can be deleted. You don't all need to be prioritized by haulers anymore, at least. Yeah. You can be paused. Okay, so we've got 12 now. It's not quite so bad. Hopefully, yeah, we've got a couple more builders now. So hopefully, pause that one as well, and that one. So, please come build this. I've asked you to do it as a priority. Going to make that normal priority. That's what happens when you make too many things a high priority, I guess. Yeah. That would be it. I also want to check while we're waiting. Yeah, I can. Cool. Yeah, I can build water wheels on the back of gravity batteries. Cool. Again, a lot of this might end up getting ripped out. But now it has a use, so it will stay. We must be due a notification very soon. I would kind of like to get this in so that, yeah, we've got now 7,500 water storage nearly. I know, we should get rid of these. I keep forgetting, and they're full, so they're staying for now. I think probably during whatever we get, maybe we'll build another large water pump where this little guy is. 4 of these means we can probably get rid of this one, and we'll have significantly more efficient water pumping for that extra 1 beaver, given that we are going to be increasing our population quite a lot. So did I not? I didn't build past there. Okay. Unpause you, and that'll give us another 18 beds once the rest of it's built, and another 18 beavers potentially. That'll be good. And it's another drought approaching, so that's okay. We'll be fine. Not too worried, unless he says unless it's a mega long drought. But I feel at this point, and water surge there coming through, I feel the colony is relatively stable. So yeah, what I want to do next, I'm not sure how many videos it's going to take, is we're going to get this water system done. So we need to get this built up, this stuff cleared out of the way and reorganized, and the power built. We're going to come down here. We're going to have to block this exit off eventually, and come through here, down here, and off the map down here. That's the plan, or down off the side here, somewhere down here. So we'll have a load of water wheels running. I want to keep a supply of windmills because I don't want to rely on just water wheels, particularly if we're getting long droughts. Obviously, we'll have long bad tides, but we do get long droughts as well. Once we've got that done, because that's also going to act as our overflow, we will then turn this into one continuous lake. I'm going to keep this area awesome. Mine is in. I didn't expect that to happen today. Let's just pause that for now. We'll get to that next time. I'll probably get rid of some of these birch trees actually with where we are with. Let's do that now. Let's not replant all of you. What we'll do, I think, is make part of this an aquatic farm, get some aquatic farming going. Because that will be good for getting into the bots for the fuel. Yeah, so that's the order. We're going to finish getting this sorted, get this going. We'll then get this made into a lake. That will stop all of this stuff going on. In fact, we shouldn't have to worry about any of this because we can just have this connected to the lake. The same with these. These can just be connected to the lake. It will be fine. We won't have to worry about any water dumps, assuming this is big enough. We'll keep them just in case, but in theory we shouldn't need those. We can do a bit of an irrigation system like we had last time, because we'll just be coping with evaporation then, and the overspill will come through here, and then we'll get into some three-dimensional building, and we're going to need some sort of more significant power source. But with the FOLKTAILS, power kind of comes more from the wind, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you to the patrons and the YouTube channel members. Appreciate you supporting the channel. As I said, I'm trying to bulk record videos for later in the week, so I won't have seen your comments before I'm recording these, but I will get to them as I see them. And I will see you next time.